In today's video, I'm renovating the Cosy Cottage starter home into a modern house. So let's actually go buy the Cosy Cottage, and oh my gosh, this is embarrassing. Why do I have so many plots? I actually can't remember how much it is. 20,000, that's not actually that bad. Cosy Cottage, more like beautiful bungalow. So you might be wondering, guys, Reese's, why are you suddenly doing this? Well, I'm glad you asked.
I thought you'd never ask.
I've been getting lots of comments saying, I've been missing the modern build, Reese's. Bring the modern builds back. So I thought, what better way to do it than with a starter house? So just before we renovate this bad boy, let's look around. The first thing I'm noticing, what in the Illuminati growth is this? Why are there 6 plants all in a row? This looks fake as hell. If we go inside, let's not judge it too harshly. I haven't seen this in about a year. Obviously, to start with, it's mainly open plan. It's like a little living bit, a dining room. I mean, there's really not much to it, is there? This looks like an insane asylum that Mr. Beast would spend 7 days in. To the left, we have a bedroom. No way, though. We actually get a closet and a bathroom. Oh, yeah, I forgot. You get a second bedroom in here. I mean, once again, there's about 3 items in here, but it's all right. Finally, a bathroom. So let's start this renovation, shall we? So as with all my renovations, I feel like I should just put out there, I will not be changing the actual layout of the house, because if I start like deleting these walls, it becomes a reconstruction, not a renovation. But what I will first of all be deleting is these random trees and random alien plants. So now that we're actually inside, all of this furniture can go. Like, why would you pick this light and these curtains? Why would you color them like that? I feel like Bloxburg was genuinely just trying to make it look ugly. Alrighty, when we go inside, we're definitely going to start with this open room, but I always like to do the exterior first. And I was actually just scrolling on Pinterest for some inspiration, and I really liked this kind of style mixed with this color scheme. So I'm thinking, rather than having the porchway on the side, which is a little bit random, I'm going to get some basic shapes out, and we're going to have the front door on the front. And taking a closer look at that image then, it sort of is like they've got a triangle. Then it goes up in like a hexagon. So if any of you guys do have this house and you're wanting to do this renovation for yourself, you will need the Transform Plus tool. And there we go. This is our little entry bit. That looks really weird, to be honest. The back wall is going to be a very faint yellow color, and the side walls are simply going to be smooth white. Let's start adding in some roofs. So the basic people around here might just add a roof like that. That's not how we do it over here. I actually might make this almost suburban using a mansard roof. I still think this looks modern, but then you also get a flat roof and you bring it out like this, and it's kind of just like a bit of both. Now for doors and windows, I wonder if I look up modern, what actually comes up? Ooh, a nice selection actually. I kind of wish they had these doors without the glass bit on the top. Well, do you know what? They technically do. If there's a will, there is a way.
Well, there's a will, there's a way.
And I have a very strong will to make this work. Nobody would ever know. That's also like a little building hack, how to get custom doors. You're getting a nice 2-for-1 over here on the Reese's channel. I love full glass windows, and it's actually incredibly easy to get these in Bloxburg. Let me show you how. You're going to first of all get the modern window. Now you can do this with this clear window actually. I might actually do it. I might save money. Then you resize this, and it's very important you resize this to be exactly the size of a block. And there we go. You can literally place these in willy-nilly schnilly. So we'll also do some of these going into the bathroom. Then on this side, I'm gonna go a little different and use a combo of panel windows. It sounds like I'm trying to justify it, but this actually does look really nice. It's just because there's an ugly interior so far. Next up, I suppose we need to sort of readjust our pathway going into the actual new front door. And I had absolutely no problem with it being concrete, actually. The default concrete looks nice. It sort of molds into the floor nicely. Out the back, we can also have like a little maybe seating bit we can add. And I most definitely want there to be a decked floor here, raised with maybe a hot tub on, because I don't think I'm going to do a back garden, so we might as well make the most of the front garden. And do I have a jacuzzi? I don't even have one. I used them all in my spring house. It's fine, guys. I'll just buy another one. I actually don't know why I have so much Bloxbucks. I just buy it all the time. This looks luxury over here, people. These are the only modern fences we have. Hopefully, Bloxburg will add some new ones soon. Although, have you guys been seeing the rumors? Let's talk about them, actually, while I'm adding these fences. I think I saw it on TikTok or something. Bloxburg has confirmed they're having a massive revamp of the map. I don't know if this is 100% true, but I'm 99% sure it is. So basically, I'm thinking Bloxburg as we know it is going to be changed. I'm actually nervous, but of course very excited. But let me know in the comments, guys. Do you know what? Shall we have a little code word? Comment down below a red apple if you're not excited. Comment down below a green apple if you're excited like me. And then we will sort of have our little secret way of knowing. Anyway, I just added some rose bushes in, as you just saw. I also think we should add some glass here just to make it a little bit more bougie. And what else do you put in gardens? Oh yeah, bird feeder. Let's be economic, guys. Let's help feed the birds. And oh, a piece of corn. I don't think we should be growing that in our garden. Maybe some of these trees though. Isn't this unrecognizable? But remember, I haven't changed any of the structure, guys. This is completely the original.
I'm the original princess.
And it just goes to show what decoration can do. Now, don't get me wrong. I know it was a different world when these were made. So obviously the things we have today were not available. However, it does just go to show how important decoration is. It can really change everything. We'll top it off with my new obsession, these jars. Is it just me or did you see like a flamingo just fly past the screen? But yeah, I think I've shoved as much in this front garden as really will actually fit. I think we can go inside now. Oh my gosh, that was so quick. If you forgot, this is what the inside originally looked like, an absolute state. I'm not allowed to change the layout, but these little separator walls, I'm going to delete them because that's not really changing anything, is it? This floor needs to remove itself immediately. For the floor, guys, it's basically just a very modern style plank. And I think we should head back over to my new favorite website, Pinterest, and look up modern open living. Oh my... This is the one. So you can't really see what color the walls are because basically they're all covered up. So we'll start with the kitchen. Now, basically, like it looked like the modern counters, but we're definitely going to need to use some basic shape trickery to get it to look how it does in the picture. And we don't have to worry about it being exact because obviously this is just going in the roof. Ain't no one going to see that. However, when I went to color the counters the same thing, is it just me? Or do your guys' counters do this as well? Well, or anything that's colored blue, the cars do it. It never colors quite right. And try and like match this. So we've actually got two different colors here, as you can see, but they just don't like being the same. So this is the closest I can get it. The other thing that sort of drew me to this amazing design, they had amazing shelves, which actually I reckon we should make out of basic shapes. And then we'll finish it off with that gray tile. And there we go. So now let's add in all of the kitchen things. For example, pots and pans. Don't get me wrong, guys. I'm not saying Bloxburg should decorate the starter house to look like this because obviously then it would be so expensive, but I'm just saying they're doing map revamps, they're doing all these sort of updates, but I still think they should add new starter houses.
We are also adding an in-game pre-built house catalog that will allow you to have your dream house with a single click.
And here we go. This is what I've done so far. Now, I think the reason it's looking so strange is because we've not got any lights in here. And what better lights than LEDs? There isn't one. The answer is no lights, Reese's, are better than LEDs. And then, of course, we've got to add an island bench. I really don't know why they didn't have one here. It's legitimately the most perfect place to have one. And notice how I'm using chairs on this rather than stools. People forget that you can use chairs at islands. And it basically just unlocks a whole new bunch of chairs to use. And since we've got mental chicken oriental with the custom building already, I'm thinking why not just go and add some custom shelves here as well. It actually doesn't take that long at all because you can just copy and paste them on each other. The thing is though, I've made it so thin. Oh wait, no you can. I was going to say you can't even fit anything in here, but you can fit books. Of course, some things like this llama will be decapitated, but with some pendants, the kitchen is done. I definitely spent far too long making this, but that's not the point. So I kind of forgot we were using this, but if we are, then the living room goes here and the dining room goes here. We'll start by fixing all of the walls and stuff with doors. Wall trim wise, why don't we just shove a couple of these in there? For the sofa then, I actually think it looked like the wicker shape. I wish they'd add this sofa, but like not a garden version because it's such a nice one. Either way, we'll have that in the corner here. For the coffee table, I think I'm just going to go with a classical Bloxburg one, to be honest. Although there is like a little raised bit here, I still feel like we should have windows. That looks amazing. So we'll add some matching end tables so we can put some lights on them. And that's the other thing about using the default Bloxburg items is that they just all match with each other. When you're custom building, it's so hard. And these lights, show the lights that stop me. I'm not a massive fan of clogging the ceiling up with loads of light bulbs. So I'm going to go underground with this and hopefully it gives off the same amount of light. There's actually so much light in here, I have to build with the roof off at this point. And I'm going to do a mid-century table because, not going to lie, that is exactly what these are. And I used this in my last video, if you saw that, my Pinterest one. These, I don't know why they're called mid-century. They should be called mid-modern. From above, this is what it looks like, if you're wondering. I think we should move it over just one. This looks like a Sims house layout, doesn't it? Shall we do, what texture shall we do? Oh, confetti. Let's have a party. And it's a return of the jars. And not only is it return of the jars, it's return of the placemats. Not that we've used these in yonks. Lots of you guys say you can't find plates because when you look up plate, it's a bit sneaky. It doesn't actually come up with it. You have to search up tableware and then it's in here with a bunch of other things. You know what? I might even put a mug on top. Proper Downton Abbey style. And then really, all we have left is some of these pesky wall spaces, which annoy the hell out of me. Can be fixed with one simple solution. The hairpin dresser. But I always recommend going into surface decor and choosing several different things to add because there's nothing worse than copy and pasted tables. Apart from being disconnected. As I was saying before Bloxburg just launched me off of their game, there's nothing worse than copy and pasted tables in a house, especially when you can like so obviously tell that they've just gone like, yep, let's have that here. Honestly, I don't even think there's need for roof beams. Normally you have to have them, but I don't think we need them today. Since this bathroom is empty, I'm sort of being gravitated towards it. And step number 1 is going to be adding blinds. You don't want the whole neighborhood seeing you showering. I might actually give it these marble tiles, but of course we'll wait till we've added the stuff in first. As this is the family bathroom, which basically all members of the family can use, it's just gonna be a bath and shower unit. Then we can add some of these shelves. Once again, not enough people make use of Bloxburg's sections like bathroom and stuff. If you ever don't know what to find, just go in there and you'll be very pleasantly surprised. I still need to add like the toilet paper and stuff, but I love this. And notice how I've not tried to make it too much. That is the most beautiful room I've ever seen. Next door, we might as well do this bedroom, which is going to be turned from stupid empty prison into modern mania. So I'm talking every wall is a window. Now, personally, I wouldn't like this in my room, but let's just say whoever lives here would like it.
I love it in here.
We will make sure to add lots of curtains. We will start off with the bed, and I feel like we should make this a bunk bed kids room. Sort of like, so it's now a 3-person family home, because before it sort of seemed like it was just a 1-person house with a guest bedroom. We'll start off by colouring the bed a nice wooden planks. And I forget how cool the bunk beds are. Like, they literally have shelves and stuff. Add some like cool plants hanging down here. I just love architecture, guys. Architecture is just my jam. I don't know how old these kids are, but we'll add kids' toys and stuff. And also a rocking horse. That is so vintage Lana. I guess they'll be quite young then. We'll make the 2 walls elephants. Oh yeah, babes. I'd want the bottom bunk just for this cool lamp. Oh my gosh. I forget that they added all of this kid stuff because obviously like, I don't really use it that much. Oh my gosh, this is too cutie. And then for their storage, I'm obsessed with when like rich mums and stuff make really aesthetic little closets for their baby's clothes. So that's worked. I don't know. That looks kind of like it's failed miserably actually. So that's the kids' bedroom done. That was actually very, very easy. Now we have the master bedroom. I was about to say these shelves are in the way, but technically we could make use of them. If we grab these pillars that have been obviously throughout the whole build, then we can actually make use of this sort of error. Cool. And do you know what this can be, guys? It can be like the towel dryer. This kind of looks like my towel dryer in real life. And I'm not going to actually have a shower in this room, which may seem strange, but if you want a shower, just go and use the main one. This is for like a luxury bathtub experience. I've actually kept the original bathroom mat because I liked it so much. We can add some of these windows because I sort of forgot about them, to be honest. Anyway, just above the bath, we'll have another one of those hanging soap things. And I think I will. Oh my gosh. Look at everything that comes with this little counter. Okay, we'll use this one instead. I think I will actually end up using this counter with those sinks. And then we'll add like a little soap bar in here. Oh yeah, the final thing is a toilet. All we have now is this tiny room. This is going to take me a minute. I do actually like the floor in here, but I am going to make it slightly lighter. And again, I might keep this feature wall, but just change the texture to be a slightly more detailed one. And the closet is just going to be literally like a 3 little thing in here. Nothing crazy at all. The bed, I think, should go here. And I wish Bloxburg would add a medium-sized bed. Do you know what I mean? Like, the double's a bit big. So what I think I might do is make my own medium-sized bed. And then I don't know if it's going to let me put a double comforter on here, but if it does, it does. That literally solves all of my problems. And normally I add a load of pillows, but once again, this is the starter house. I don't want to make it too insane, although it might be a bit late for that. Have you seen how gorgeous the kitchen is? But yeah, that is such a cool bed, and it looks really different as well. And now there's enough room to walk by the side then. Let me just check that this is actually smaller than the double bed. Not it being the same size. Let's put actually some realistic things. Maybe a laundry basket. Wait, what, have they like robbed a bank or something? Like, why is there loads of money in like a briefcase and stuff? Maybe this is like a young parent's house. So we'll add some vines and stuff because they're like down with the kids. And with that, guys, the renovation is completed. Okay, chickens, this was the starter house before renovations. And this is it now. Oh my gosh. Already we can tell it looks insanely different, and for the value, it is only worth 144,000.
Not to sound like a millionaire or whatever, but
anyway, just one more comparison. It's unbelievably different. So first of all, out in the garden, I actually added a jacuzzi. I completely forgot about this, but it's just a nice extra, you know, just turn into Cleo quickly. And remember I said how much nicer it would look when there's modern stuff inside. Do you see what I mean now? You have a massive front garden, which is definitely a big selling point. If we go through our gorgeous little door system, this was the view before, and this is it now. It just can completely unfathomably be different. Not me trying to use big words, but I literally can't. So the living room is basically just a cozy little corner. I didn't feel like adding a TV, and this was it before, and this is it now. I really love modern. I'm so happy you guys missed it because I'm very happy I brought it back. Over here is the dining table. Now, I think there was a little round dining table before, which would have been big enough in this house, but I like to go above and beyond, so we added a big one. And then over here's the kitchen. Who remembers before it was all white, and now it looks like this? For some reason, it looks so much bigger because they had it all shoved into like a tiny corner for some reason, when there's no need. Look at all this extra room you get by just branching it out a little bit. And I just love the customness of it all. It is gorgeous, my queen. Through here is the kids' room. This is definitely one of the simpler rooms, but it's still very, very cute. And before it only fit one person, now it fits two. So actually you could live here with like a full family, which is nice. Just next door, I guess, would be the kids' bathroom / family bathroom if guests stayed. And I'm just obsessed with this. I am obsessed. Over here is what we just did. Should be fresh on the mind. The master bedroom. This was what it looked like before, and this is it now. I've not changed too much, to be honest. I sort of just replaced the old items with newer, more modern ones. I do like how the closet is open now, and of course our big double bed. And finally, our little ensuite bathroom, which just takes the cake, really. There we have it, guys. That is the renovation of the Cosy Cottage. Let me know down below if you want me to do more renovations, and I'll see you all next time.